very good win against an outstanding basketball team. So very proud of our players. Came out with a lot of energy tonight, and have a lot more energy than I have right now. I'm worn out. But any questions?
What did you like most about the way your team played tonight, particularly in the first half when you jumped out to a 16-point lead at the intermission?
Well, two things defensively. We really were aggressive, rotating. Pitt puts you in a lot of different situations because their guards are very quick, getting in the lane, Leggett and Jalen Lowe. And then their big guys can shoot, and they were picking and popping, and then they were setting ball screens with their fours and their fives. So I thought we did a pretty good job, other than a couple mistakes early when they hit a couple threes. But we just were flying around all over the place and held them to a pretty low percentage in the first half from the field, which helped us a lot to get that lead.
What did you think of Cement's performance tonight, and do you have any
He was terrific. He was good defensively, and he also scored the ball around the rim. He was very authoritative and quick with his moves. He's gotten a lot better. Coach Mobley's been working with him like crazy, Coach Ford, Coach Morris. So he spends a lot of time with our coaches, and he's just getting better. It's fun to watch. He should be okay.
Andy, just to piggyback on that, with his growth, where do you think he expect? Is this what 6-7 straight games with double figures, double tonight? Like, where do you think is it just a comfort, a feeling that I can play this now, I can be free? Or there's just confidence can go such a long way for a player too.
Well, I think if you work as hard as he does, and then you start to see some success, you get more confident. And he's done that. He's worked very hard this year because he had to learn the speed of the college game. He had to learn our system. He had never played in the United States before, and he's never been to any of these places. And so never been to Dallas until he showed up here. So he had a big learning curve, but he loves the game. He's always in the gym working on his game. He watches video, and he's certainly improved a ton.
Coach Capel was very complimentary of Cement and said one of the things that he benefits from is he's got so many good players around him who are good passers and good shooters, opening up space for him in the low post. How much has the balance around him accelerated his growth and development?
Well, I think we're the only team in the country to have 6 players averaging double figures. And so we don't rely on Cement or anybody else solely for our offensive production. In fact, there's been games where, like Boston College, he didn't score a single point. We still scored 103 on the road early in the season. So there is a lot of truth to that. You saw early in the second half, we ran a play, and Matt popped to the top and threw it over the top to Cement. He caught it and made a nice post move. So having guys like on his teammates that are willing passers and can pass it to the right time and get him in position so he can score is very important for a big guy.
Fifth straight win. Is it anything that you guys talk about, the importance of stringing together wins? Because it makes games further in the season mean even more? Do you guys talk about much?
Well, we're trying to win every game. We're 19-5 right now, 10-3 in the league. We won 8 out of 9 now. I think we're 2-2, and now we're 10-3. So just really proud of our guys. We're 5-1 on the road in the league, and that's really hard to do. We have a maturity about our team. They don't get rattled, and to win on the road like we did last Wednesday against a good Virginia Tech team who's playing really good basketball. It's been challenging, but our guys have stuck together and have improved, and that's the main goal of our team was to. We thought we'd be a better team in January and February than we were early in the season, and we're much better. Matt Cross got hurt the first play of the first game, was out for Cement didn't play the first couple of games, and so once we started to figure each other out and become better defensively, we've been able to put a winning streak together and win some games.
Is BJ one of those types of players that can put together a triple-double?
Yeah, he almost had a triple-double in turnovers tonight. I'm just joking. He only had 3. But I think he had his career high last game in points, but he's just a stat sheet stuffer. He doesn't have to score to be very valuable. He had 7 rebounds. He had 6 assists. He's leading the league in steals. He just is a really good basketball player.
One thing about your guards, Andy, it seems like, is that they've become so active in passing lanes defensively. Is that just something that's just becoming more comfortable and attributes to where your defense is progressing here the last few weeks?
Well, we were very disappointed early in the season, our preseason games and early in the season. I think in the preseason games we had 0 steals and 1 steal, and 1 steal in 2 games combined. And then we started to see, and our goal was to steal the basketball and to get deflections. So now we're leading the ACC in steals per game, and Pitt was second. We both had 9 tonight. They're very good at it too. So it's a big point of emphasis to get more deflections, and you can't be a good transition team if you're taking the ball out of the net every time. You have to get deflection, steals, and then rebound the ball. So that's been a key to our transition offense, early offense, and our guys have come a long way.
Any update you can give on Johan, his availability?
Yeah, he has a hip injury, and we're hoping he's back for the next game, but it's going to be day-to-day this week. We're not sure.
You talked after some games this year about your team's ability to defend without necessarily committing fouls. When you play a team like Pitt that's leading the conference in free throw shooting and I think 8th in the country, does that become an even bigger focus of your pregame prep?
Well, Jarrell Colbert, he set a college record. He had 6 fouls today, which I've never seen in a college game. Let me see. Where's that personal foul? He had 6. Yeah, so you only allow 5, but somehow he got 6. Pretty impressive. So that was a point of emphasis, and I guess he didn't listen to the scouting report too well.
Coach, you hinted at it a little bit. Turnovers might have been an issue tonight with 15, but your team also assisted 18 of your 29 field goals. How would you weigh up how your team valued the ball tonight?
Well, they were making the extra pass. We could have had 20-some assists. We missed some easy shots, especially late. Boopy should have had probably 4 or 5 more. He was making passes all night, and guys missed layups and missed wide-open threes. But even late in the game, Chuck Harris made some great passes. And we're at our best when we're sharing the basketball. When we take tough shots or isolations, we're just not very good offensively. We don't look very good. And tonight, they really shared it.
You guys have done such a good job of not just building leads, but sustaining them and not letting teams make runs to get back in the game. Just what's the key to that for you guys?
Well, I think when you play a team as dangerous as Pitt is offensively, they're very, very explosive, and they shoot a lot of threes. So we just tried to they had cut it to 14, and then we went on that big 7-0 run to kind of put the game back to 20, and from there it stayed there. But it's a maturity and it's a commitment to defense, because you don't have to let the other team score or get clean looks. And so when you go in those offensive ruts or you don't score the ball for 4 or 5 possessions, you need your defense to step up, and that prevents the big runs from the other team of getting back in the game.
Saturday's shaping up to be a big one. Just, again, how exciting is it to be mid-February playing meaningful big conference games?
Well, we're really proud of our team. The improvement to be 10-3 in the ACC, winning 8 out of 9 right now. Currently, our team is playing well, but we have a lot of basketball left. Starting on Saturday against just a terrific Wake Forest team, and we'll take tomorrow off and regroup, and then get back at it and be here Saturday. Hopefully with a full house. And our crowd was great tonight, but Saturday's a big game for us.
You know, he's amazing. I see him every day working on his skills after practice, and, I just feel like it showed up today, and everybody's seen it.
What do you think's changed in him, and I'll throw this up to you, BJ, from where he was perhaps middle of January to where he is now? I think he's run off like 6, 7 straight games of double-figure points.
I feel like he's being more aggressive. We're getting him a lot of touches. He deserves them. And just like Boopy said, he's working out every day after practice, before practice sometimes. So he's putting in the reps, and he deserves it.
Coach Enfield has talked a couple of times this year about how Samet, because he's so big and strong, sometimes endures a lot of physical punishment that maybe would be called against smaller players. Are you surprised that as a freshman he's able to keep his composure and fight through that kind of pounding that he takes sometimes?
Yeah, he played against grown men. He's a great dude, too, so I think he know how to hold his composure a lot. But he's just getting more confident day by day and game by game. So he keeps doing that, we're going to be a great team.
5th straight win for you guys tonight. Is it anything you think about that, the more you win, the more important the games towards the end of the season end up meaning? Is that something you guys talk about? Or?
I mean, I say we take every game serious. Nobody likes to lose. I don't like to lose at all. So we go into every game just trying to win, of course. So I don't think we take it different, but we just stay prepared.
Yeah.
Go into that decision.
Just wanted to start a new look, fresh new look. Do y'all like it? Y'all like it though? Yeah, appreciate it.
You're undefeated with it.
Yeah, definitely.
What, their starting guard, Jalen Lowe, got hurt in the second half, and you all already had a fairly comfortable lead, but how did their team change when he left the lineup?
I feel like they still played well without him out there. They're a great team, offensive team and defensive team. I just felt like we got the second chance, rebound, just worked hard, and just came out with the win.
What's different about you guys defensively right now?
I would say, like I said, the first question, our communication. We all talk. We're locked in. We're like one. We're connected. So it's hard for teams to score on us whenever we're connected as one and just playing our hardest.
It seems like, though, that your hands are so active in passing, so it seems like more so here, maybe these last 4 games, perhaps going back to Cal. It just seems like it's changed so much in that time. Is that fair to say, or how do you?
Yeah, definitely trying to match each other's energy. We try to steal the ball from each other in practice like that. So definitely just turning that up on other teams. I feel like that's just been happening and working out for us.
How concerned were you when you saw Samet lying on his back and then getting helped off the floor?
He good.
We knew
was gonna be
he
good.
wasn't hurt. So
Yeah.
After that last defeat to Louisville, I think Matt specifically kind of talked about, taking accountability and when you have those defeats that are a little more lopsided, did that kind of drive you guys to get to the point where you're playing this unselfish ball, this ball that's, leading to, 5 consecutive victories?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like all of us held each other accountable. We just got to be a team and, just talk to each other when another person's not doing his job. I feel like that's been working for us. And, since after that we've been winning, I feel like that's just been working.
So much has been made about new coaching staff, 10 new faces on the roster this year. Are you surprised with the bump up to the ACC that you're sitting here with, 10-3 in this league? Obviously one of the best leagues in the country. Has your success surprised any of you?
Not at all. Not me.
I mean, I was in the American last year. I wasn't the same player as I am now. So I just want to thank all the coaches. They gave me a lot of confidence over the summer. So I'm a new player, a different player, but I've always had it in me. They just bring it out of me.
Does that make Saturday, though, even more exciting because Wake Forest, this is basically top 4 teams in the conference. I know you guys have had some frustrations like with Duke and Louisville, but what's going to be the key in getting ready for this one and getting off to the quicker start that you guys want to versus the deeper Deacons?
The last couple games we've been winning, just staying at that same type of pace, locking up on defense and just staying as one as a unit, and I feel like we're going to come out with the win.
What is that going to be like for you, though, on Saturday?
It's going to be fun, exciting. It's going to be definitely fun, talking to Hunt and, everybody else on the team. It's definitely going to be an exciting game for me.
Does that change it, though, how you look at him? Because the fact is, I know all these guys, and so I'm sure him and everybody else is like, well, what is he doing? What is he doing? And that sort of thing.
Yeah, I definitely don't try to, switch it up. I'm just trying to take it game by game. You just take it the same approach to every game, and lock in with my teammates and come out with the win.